morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umopo, and welcome to the Pink Republic TV show. Today, we have a very sensitive topic to discuss today. It might interest a lot of people what widows, what they are going through. So our topic today, we are talking about three sisters who seized the corpse of their late brother for 5 years while denying his bereaved wife and son access to his property. So, three sisters have allegedly seized and refused to release the corpse of their late brother, one Mr. Ernest, to his wife and children for 5 years. The incident happened in Nibo Awka South local government area of Anambra State, where the sisters and their late brothers are from. The sisters, who operate a prayer ministry, take note of the prayer ministry, also seized the entire properties of their late brother and denied the wife and children access to them since 2019, when the deceased died after a protracted illness caused by accident. The case was presented at the State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Welfare in Awka for government intervention. Speaking, the only surviving son of the deceased said he also denied access to him when he was still alive and critically ill, as the sisters allegedly took him away to the area where they have their prayer center. They also lamented that since Ernest's death, they have been making efforts to see and bury his corpse, all to no avail. They added that the three sisters seized everything, including his corpse and properties, denying them access to them. This was corroborated by a younger brother of the deceased, who counted how his three sisters have been a thorn in their flesh of the family members and anyone who dares to correct or oppose them. The deceased brother noted that two of the sisters are married while one is not. He added that their married sisters will always come from their husband houses and team up with the unmarried one to control and interfere in the affairs of the family. He got to hear that three of them were suspended by the kindred and the Umuada. When interrogated, one of the three sisters, simply identified as Mrs. Augustina, claimed that the corpse and the properties of their late brother were held by them because he was not on good terms with the wife and children when he was alive, which made them deny them access to his corpse and property. Intervening, the State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare, Mrs. Ibinabo, directed the three sisters to hand over and allow the son of the deceased to have full control of his father's corpse and properties so that he will be buried. She stressed that anyone found wanting or violating any law of the state must be made to face the law. You see, this thing has opened a lot of canker worms, what some widows have been going through. These sisters, two of them are married, one of them is unmarried. Those ones that are coming from their husband's house, bet me, if they were the ones that is facing these same challenges, they would have called police for their own in-laws that they are being oppressed. You don't do things that you want people to do to you. I don't know how people reason. At what point do you want to interfere in a man's life? You see sisters trying to determine the wife their brother will marry. I don't understand. Even if you are their mother, I don't understand. And some men themselves, they should learn to arrange their home, especially when they did not come from a good family background, because this set of women, they've been interfering. And what disappoints me about this matter is that they own a ministry, a prayer ministry. So it's so disappointing that a lot of people, under the guise of Christianity, they've been committing abominations. And they will even tell you the Lord saved. And you'll be wondering, when did the Lord save? How? And that's why some people will never want to accept Christ, because when they see the people inside the Christendom, they are not behaving very well. Their character. Do you know the meaning of Christianity? Christ-like. You means that you should be humble like Christ. You should behave like Christ. But what I see is that there's a lot of man-made laws outside the Bible. These people want to create their own law to suit the purposes. Where is it written in the Bible that if a man and a woman is not in good terms, that the siblings of the man will come and seize the property? What is stealing? And they can be charged for stealing. Not armed robbery, stealing. Because they are trying to steal what does not belong to them. That is the truth. They are trying to steal what does not belong to them. It is so heartbroken how people think that they have a right to interfere in people's lives. Married couples, for that matter. Sorry, I have to close the window because the gen just came on, so I do not enter the video. It's so sad. This is a live show. It's so sad how people think it is okay for them to things, misbehave, and nothing will happen, and they will hide under Christianity. It's so sad. 3 of them in ministry. Are they not the 3 that are supposed to be peacemakers in the house? Instead, they are the thorns. Even their own are even saying that the Umwada and the people, they suspended them. These are Christians, so tomorrow they want to tell you that they have vision for you. That's why I always investigate. I know somebody that is talking marriage. You cannot even fend for your own only daughter. Even the man that had a daughter for you is saying that 50,000. You are looking for a way to create a great account so you will not benefit, and you want to come and benefit from that child. I was just staring at the person. People have bad character. You don't want to take care of people with bad character. You want to create a separate account, looking for, so that when time goes up, you realize if you are my father, we hate you. Because when we needed it, we don't need it. Some people should have sense. Some people are selfish in their life, that they will lose all the people that love them and end up living alone. And guess what they will do? Nothing will happen. Nothing good. Even somebody has even called him a wicked man before. He has never thought of why we a young man, because your attitude is like shit. It is an only woman they get bad character they check. You also, women should check family. A family where the putting mouth on who to bring or who to invite, who to do this. What kind of family is that? I have told women, before you enter any place, that family, because the sense that people have over their brother. Because if brother had want them to stop from time, they wouldn't have intervened the way they intervened. They've entered marriage from time. It's not every family you enter. Trust me. Because not I'm from Awka South, from 33 village. That's it happen. It is because, and I always say people don't ever blame the women. It is the man gave to them from time. What is he even discussing with them? That's making those women to be attacking the wife. When you say not in good time, is it because no more living together or have a simple quarrel before he died? Afterwards, and he died. So I still don't understand. And that's why I said what shocked me is that they own a ministry. Please don't forget to drop your comment and tell me what you feel about it. You can just imagine what widows are going through. I don't say people say, check it very well before you enter that family. You know, they check that state, nobody married them. That village, nobody married them. It's not about that. It's about the person. If I cannot take care of you, the relationship is only on your bed looking for 10,000 to give you, knowing that he's capable to take care of you. The man cannot take care of you. He will not change. A man, look at around him, how he handles people around him. Very always quarreling with everybody. It's like you are entering hellfire. But so minded. They just want this whole world that they are getting married. Wear white gown. Sign register. It's about states. It's not about the tribe. I won't scare people. Know very well. If you do something, does he even listen to you at all? Can even take care of you. A man when they spend for you or take care of you, you are not the man of his life. He's taking care of you. But my point today is that ever since this man was alive, these women have been interfering in these people's marriage. Why are they interfering? Because this man gave them chance to interfere in their marriage. But when you notice the man will warn the sister, ever you try that again, you see them or husband go to the married ones and tell their husband to warn their wives. You will see that those sisters will not be a problem. So now you ask yourself, for people to be attacking you, I always tell people, if you make a friend today and people around attacking you, it's because of that friend that knows telling them. It's not anything, no. There is nothing about that thing. The man still attacking the woman because the man go back to them to explain to them as per ministers in Christ. In quote, they are supposed to be ministers in Christ. So you don't want to try to penetrate the man. How come they did not penetrate the brother that is also complaining that these three are a problem in their family? Because it looks like he did not give them chance. I know of somebody, a very educated man. She's an eye specialist. Immediately she married her husband. The husband's twin always interfere. Now this husband twin is already married. Nobody can interfere in his own marriage. But he can interfere in marriage. You want to travel west, the man will say, why are you wasting money? This said this thing. We carry all his own family to the US. You know why? Because God gave him an opportunity to penetrate them. So it's as a place for him to play. Men, if you are listening to me, you are the problem in your marriage. If you decide to respect your woman, every other person in your family will respect that woman. Trust me. Nowadays, marriage is not attractive. I always say people, with time, this thing called marriage, we just do it. Because I'm seeing things, I'm seeing a lot of living laws, having children. Why? They can part way at any time. I don't owe you, no owe me. Because what is going on in this life today, somebody will get married. If they still pray for them during the marriage ceremony, 1 month later the marriage has scattered. This was dated for 10 years. Oh, Madam Oga, is it now you started saying the fault? You now ask yourself, the sense of marriage. I believe that most people with good marriages don't come out to talk about good marriages. They do the tip of the iceberg, and people don't see it as anything. People with good marriages should be coming out more to be speaking about their marriages, so that it will encourage the youth and even people that see it as what's it all about, to attract people back to it. Because nowadays people are just looking for companionship, and that is why there's a lot of same sex. People are just looking for who loves them, who accepts them. But when we get good marriages, come and seminars, do live video, and tell people the importance of good marriages. They can also share the ups and downs and how to handle it. Sometimes the little things you share might help somebody out there. And it will save it. I might even save the family. If the woman walking away, she will find a way to handle it. Gone are the days when you are getting married, your parents will be telling you that you don't have a room in the house. Now parents now just and say you're still there. Because of the rate of abuse out there. Not only the man will abuse you, the family will abuse you. Let me tell you where a woman's abuse starts from. A woman is born with a particular name and surname. So the abuse started from when you believe that the woman should change her name. A woman does not own her. To me, the abuse starts from. It should be optional to change. It's not by force to change. Marriage certificate, let me use an example. Mr. Obiora, where Miss Obiegbe. It's just an example before you start saying I've married. So I might say Mrs. Obiegbe, but I don't have to change my entire identity just because I'm married to you. I have a problem with that, changing my name just because I just met you yesterday. And that is why most men, they poof. How dare you see a woman like yourself, you beat the woman, you speak evil, you, because of the society is structured. That's why I'm telling people that the abuse stands from changing the woman's identity. Entirely, she did not exist. A name she has answered, a name and surname she has answered from primary, second, university, depending on the time she got married, you know. A name she was born with, you don't change it. You are married to a man. That is before you get married, you need to, if you want to make such decision. So I call it drastic decisions. You have to investigate it. You don't want to know the wedding, you not be. Please come out. I know that when you are multiply. When you answer, go here and multiply. Does it mean go here and suffer? What kind of thing? You held a man's corpse for 5 years, held his property. This woman has children and she has one only surviving son. Only God has died in the accident, I don't know. So the woman is mourning. The pain to lose the partner, do you know what it is? The to lose the partner is I always tell people, when a man breaks your heart, that is how the pain is to lose a partner. But you can come heartbreak is because you know that the person is alive. But one of death, you know that the person will never ever So that's why you must ask yourself, can I do this? And what kind of memories do I want to create when we are alive? So people, when they got married, they've never gone out as a family to enjoy. It's problem. Some men even got married to women because they believe that the woman have good job, so that the woman will be fulfilling all the whole thing, all the whole bill. So this watches my movie on Prime. I want people to go and watch it. Because sometimes when you tell people with word of mouth, it's like people don't grab it, people don't get it. But when you use maybe movies, they relate it. I want to get the title of the movie. That people now say, oh, okay, this is what this movie is all about. I want to get the title of the movie. Vanity, yes. The title of that movie is Vanity. You can watch it on Prime. This man did not marry that lady for love. She was based in Port Harcourt, he was based in Lagos. He traveled and saw a lady with a very good job. A very good job. He married her knowing that she does not have opportunities in Lagos. He brought her to Lagos and was telling her she's going to contribute 40% to the family. Now, this man is a very wealthy man. If you know well, they say, okay, but he's a very wealthy man. When she became pregnant, the man was angry. She was vomiting. She was sick. This man did not want her to have peace. Just because to say she cannot walk. Now you will now ask yourself, what is the essence of that marriage? There's no love, because once there is no love, you can't endure. Because maybe the guy, because even when you just mentioned the lady laughed, she has been done a lot of words. Me, when you say one word to me, I write it down and I will go and analyze it and I will think and say this person is no more. You are not a caring person. You are not a caring person. Please stay away from relationship. Focus on it. Don't be disturbing people's children. I want a very healthy lifestyle. So people are weak, especially men. They want to live this life, destroy the life purposely. You know that vanity. But you went so hell in that marriage. She even tried. I even went back to Port Harcourt to get a better job and abandoned her marriage. But you need to watch the movie to see what really happened. The title of the movie is called Vanity on Prime. It's a movie. So don't be saying the woman you marry is stubborn. It is the thing you have, the way you sell the woman to your family. That is how they are going to accept her. If you have packaged that woman right in front of your family will not have the rights. Somebody shared a story on the TV show I was watching, and he said this woman was studying medicine, right? As she was studying medicine, this man made her to drop from medical school. As she dropped back from medical school, so that she will focus on the family. After she has done this sacrifice for about 5 years, this man went to marry a lawyer, a graduate, that is working and fulfilling life, and started saying that is the kind of woman he wants, a career-driven woman. You know yourself, is that not wickedness? You made her leave what she's supposed to be doing to graduate and also turn out to be that kind of woman. Editing, change. So it made their lifestyle change, like when you don't like this one, don't like that one. That is wickedness of the highest order. And those kind of people that are wicked, no matter how they pray to God, they might not be answered. The little one that they are getting is just grace. And notice those wicked people that don't like taking care of women. they always end up alone. They'll be one that nobody loves them. Nobody loves them. I love them, they don't love you. Love is not mouth. You have to show care, tenderness. It's not about being crooked, trying to see where you will came from that transaction. Likewise, I think men don't even know who loves them. But so all their mind is that they think that everybody wants their paper. So not people like that need it. Have you ever asked the person the color of her passport before you think that is what it's for? They're so full of themselves. If you hear them talk on the internet, they believe as if they've gone to heaven and they are in hell. For me, we are the one in heaven because we decide to stay back and make our country great. Not for calling life to make your contribution. About these three sisters, thank for rules and regulations that is forcing them to relinquish this. And I thank Anambra State government for opening that department because I've seen a lot of changes. Lifestyle, nonsense laws they create just to benefit them that will affect others. So I thank God that the Anambra State government put them down and warn them that if they continue like this, and this thing happened in Nibo Awka South. What is going on? Every time from Anambra State, the woman beats this. It's not that it does not happen in any state, but it's like it's becoming rampant. Madam and housemaid every time. Abuse Mona. Abuse family members. I read, I blog the stories. Abuse all the time. Mona. Abusing widows. Abusing women. Seizing somebody that doesn't. Short. So on Monday evening, the Met Gala. I don't know if you are fashionable like me, but I've always been a fashion writer, so that's why anything fashion, I'm there. So the Met Gala is an annual gala to raise funds. Okay, so I blocked some certain things. Let me go back to because it's on my blog. I dropped most of my thoughts there. I also dropped some pictures, just to understand what happened at the Met Gala. Even this Brighton, I've watched all the season of Brighton. There's a new season of Brighton. So of the Brighton, some Nigerian stars, that is Nollywood stars, were also invited to South Africa for the launch. And I would not lie to you, I was impressed. There was a lot of lovely, all this 1500, 1900 century attire. Very lovely. So here, the Met Gala brings together an incredible crowd of fashion designers, models, and the brightest stars of music and film in celebration of the Costume Institute latest exhibition. Sleeping Beauty Reawakening Fashion is the year's show, and it draws from the Costume Institute own permanent collection to highlight the sensory experience of wearing clothes. Fashion is one of the most emotional artistic forms because it's connected to the body. Andrew Barton, Wendy Yu creator in charge of the Costume Institute, explained in a recent interview, it is imbued with memory and emotion, and we relate to it very much. One thing I hope this show activates is sensory appreciation fashion. On 2024 Met Gala, it is called Jennifer Lopez, Bad Bunny, Chris Hemsworth, all of whom can be frequently found on the best list. That will be for the evening. This dress code design promises a myth of interpretation which are sure to yield many looks that surprise and delight. follow along with the Met Gala. Like, I was blogging live when I did this show. So it was a lot of show. This was the first look. This was Lizzo. If you can see what I'm showing you, this is Lizzo. So the dress Lizzo is wearing, said they actually roses in between. I think they flew in from Paris for this dress. They actually put real life roses. So when you are perceiving it from the clothes, oh, what is wrong with my light? So you can be perceiving it from the clothes. If you can see me, I don't know what's wrong with my light. You can be perceiving it from the clothes. That is the roses. I want to show you Naomi Campbell, all of them. But to me, some of them missed it, if you ask me. Some of them missed this, the essence. That is the truth. Some of them missed the essence. Yes, they missed the essence of the Met Gala. Especially Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian always go for structural dresses. So she went for she was wearing sweaters on top of her dress. If you can see it, Kim Kardashian was wearing sweaters on top of her dress because all the looks she has been wearing, they are looking similar. And the only thing she did on the red carpet, she opened the sweater, she closed the sweater. So to me, the only thing that is just there is the cardigan. I've seen this from her before. But to me, Jennifer Lopez got what they talk about. The garden time. So that garden of time sometimes might be a look because a lot of people went for flowery dresses, a lot of flowers on their dress. This can make you look like a chameleon in the garden. They might be one of the this is the perfect look. The person that wore another perfect look that really is Tila. So that's Tila. So this Tila's look. Let me tell you one thing about this Tila's look. So this Tila's look is coated sand. Yes. The normal gown, they use sand to run on the distance. And she was in pulse that is like a timer. Like a time. I want to show you. Without holding this time. This is how the pulse looks like. This sand time. So this is what they are looking out of the box. So I was disappointed with what Kim Kardashian wore. Even Kim Kardashian was even looking much. But to me, there's the Kardashian, the Kendall, Jenner family, they didn't really depict what this time is talking about. If you ask me, you understand? They don't go for it. Like watch all the looks. So Lizzo, to me, Jennifer, see, and some few others. Let me check my blog again. Let me see some few others. Zendaya's look was also Zendaya dressed twice. So the mistake people were making, they were going for flowers. They're going for excess flowers. There's only around the Met Gala arrangement. I don't think they need more. And so another person that brought it for me was Usher and Bad Bunny. So Bad Bunny, the hat. He went for those pirates hats, back days hat. And when he was entering, he came in with a black. Let me look for that particular picture. Let me see if I'll see it. So a lot of miss. So a lot of people did not know the essence. The essence of this is okay. Now let me show you how Bad Bunny came in. This was how Bad Bunny came in. It's almost the Usher came in with almost same look with a red roof. So I have to Google on so that people will see this. But this one is coming from my when Usher was not live. Usher did not. Usher later on. So let's go Usher on the Met. Cardi B too was also, I really enjoyed the way Cardi B also interpreted it. She wore a very black long gown that like covered the whole thing, but we've seen before she elaborate on the of the Met Gala, so she should be careful about it so that people will not say, oh, and this again. Yeah, she's elaborate. I like when she did like the seashell. I really like that. This one was fun, all around black with green and green pendant. But let me Usher. So Usher came in with a red rose. Because this was, I want to see, so this is loading fast. This was Usher wore. You see Usher looks mysterious and that's surprisingly brought it. So fashion is not as short on my body can fit any gown. No, it's about the boss. When Kim Kardashian came in with a wetzy kind of gown with the hair, that was fashion. But they don't look something structure. When they found out that it was not so fashionable, they had to throw in a cardigan so that people will start talking about it. To me, it's fashion. And you have to be very careful if you are somebody that they design a clothes or you should be picky. You should be picky. It's not everything that is good. You should be picky. But I really commend Usher. I really commend Usher. So Usher, you did a nice job. A lot of men came in with a lot of hearts, you know. So I must commend them. Men, they really try to. That's pure, clean space. So this today they'll be having the AMVCA. Not the AMVCA, they will have an award for the best fashion for male and female. So by the next week we will analyze the AMVCA. But the problem about that Brigerton, why I cannot really analyze it, that it's about a particular era and it's about the film. So a lot of the designs, apart from some of our actors and actresses, and even some of the actors from Ghana that wore the cake, and they also wore what's the name of that wore the beanie head with the century gown. So these are the things you can think out of the box. Even if they gave you that particular thing, think out of the box will make you. Let me tell you, those thinking out of the box will make fashion houses to pick on your pictures out there as fashion. So that's all for this our fashion segment concerning the Met Gala. But I really cannot share much about the Brigerton because to me they are all looking somehow similar, and most of them to interpret the theme according to the movie. It's okay, but you can think out of the box. Not like these people I mentioned. You understand? So the Oja lady, the lady just went straight to front. You understand? Like how will I say? Like a real beauty queen. Like a real beauty queen. She didn't want to be so early. So let me give people some of the so you understand. So I like what she did. You understand? She did not go like that. She knew that it's about an era, but she mixed modern. So this our own Nollywood actor. You see her any minute from now. You can see what she's wearing. Let me zoom the pictures. It's not zooming. Okay. So this is Sharon Oja. You can see her in purple. She mixed modern and ancient. So I love what she did. She did not wait. Let me do this thing. No. What she did was that she made sure she mixed the modern and this one. So there's a lady called Kiki. So they call Kiki. She went straight to that century. So that's why I said you can think outside of the box, even if you can see what she wore. Yeah, it's in premiere season 3. So I believe Sharon Oja did better. Then there's another Nollywood actress. Her name is Idia Asian. She was the one I was talking about that wore the beanie with the same. That is how to think outside the box if you are a fashionista. This is what she was wearing. You can see her. So I love what she did. You understand? I really like what she did with her clothes. So Godalo. I think sometimes the men are properly dressed, but they Kule Remi wore an agbada. No, so Kule wore an agbada because this is what our people has been wearing after we left just kind of wrapper. So he wore an agbada to the Brighton premiere to meet a proper African man. You represent your own. You know, I like this a lot. Kule Remi, well done. So then Emka killed it too. Looking modern and ancient. This is what I've been looking for. Modern and ancient. So that is Yabo Joe's. She went to the century. She looks good in it. You can see her. So what I'm still analyzing is the have gone past Met Gala. And so on and on. You can Google pictures. You find out that a lot of people missed it. There is an opportunity for them to utilize it. Oh, I love Chidi Mokeme. I love his suit. I love the embroidery. I love what Chidi Mokeme was wearing. Chidi Mokeme is putting English and Arabian. You can see the Arabian embroidery. This is how to do it, man. He's a you know, bring this in closer. So you see the bottom of his chest. So sometimes like this, you don't have to add strict 2 cents to the code. You can modernize it and make it look so good that even in modern times also copy and wear. So what you use is using I can actually call this through the make a mess like an Indian suit too. Because embroidery too. We can go on and on, but I'm looking for the person that used that kente. Somebody used it, so I have to look for that person. That is the Ghana print. I have to look for the person that used that kente. But it's always seen to watch Nollywood, you know, great effects and of the Brighton season 3 premiere. I'm a lover of the Brighton. So I really love it because if you watch the Brighton, there's a relationship between the Brighton and the Met Gala because the Astor family were the richest people back, I think, in the 18th century, entering earlier 19th century. They were the richest in one of the richest in New York, and it was the Astor lady, I think, that was the founder of the Met Gala, and it was the Met Gala where it was the place they raised money to have the Statue of Liberty, to create a lot of momentum and fashion, you know, just to preserve art in fashionable styles. So there's a lot of things they used to raise a lot of funds to do a lot of things, you understand. And this even in this Brighton, the only black queen in the royal family, there was a black queen. You know, this our history. They like to squeeze out all the black people out. No, there was a black queen in the British royal family, and she was the one that started the Dobbiton. The Dobbiton is where all the young ladies come outside for the ceremony, properly dressed, and they will have an opportunity to get husbands of their status, you know. So people, that is where they pay status and all that. you see men that will come for you. So there's a relationship between the Brigerton and the Met Gala. So go, I always tell people, don't shove and say it's not our country's history. Sometimes you learn to enjoy other people's history, merge it. You find out they are all intertwined, because if you notice, most of the Africans in the throwback ancient movies we do watch, you will not see one African in between. But funny enough, Africans were do borrow the money in that era, so they were aside in history. But nowadays they started putting us back to where we belong. And if you see that woman's painting in the British royal family history, she was really mixed. So don't throw any history away. I heard that Marco and Harry will be visiting Nigeria this month, which is the month of May. And remember that Meghan Markle said she's also a Nigerian. We should not also forget that part. I want to properly get the information because I blogged it at a time. Yeah, I forgot to announce that on the Met Gala, I was shocked to see just one, I did not see two, one of Victoria Beckham's collection. Yeah, just a simple gown, but I think she's just trying to test the waters of the Met Gala. So this Meghan Markle's trip to Nigeria, there's a lot of backlash coming from it. I'll read, but first, before that, so the Duchess of Sussex, Prince and his wife, Meghan, have agreed to visit Nigeria at the invitation of country's Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa. British Commissioner in Nigeria, Dr. Richard Montgomery, disclosed this in an interview with the news in the course of the courtesy visit to the managing director of the agency, Malam Ali M. Ali, in Abuja. He said that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are visiting Nigeria, which is at the invitation of Defense Headquarters, but they are visiting in a private capacity, not an official one. So the Commission is not involved in arranging or facilitating the program. They are not interested in the work of the government on the visit. We intend to kick off the journey on May 8th by attending the 10th anniversary celebration of Invictus Game at St. Cathedral in London. Shortly after, Meghan will join him in Nigeria for a series of engagements aimed at fostering cultural exchange and celebrating the spirit of excellence among service members. The couple's itinerary includes visits to military rehabilitation center, sports facilities, and meeting with local organizations working to solve veterans' welfare. They will also attend cultural events and engage with and community leaders on topic. Now, there is a little bit of controversy because they keep warning them that they are visiting dangerous territory. So that means they are labeling Nigeria as a dangerous territory, which is so. According to PM News, they said we are not involved in Prince Harry, Meghan visit to Nigeria. That is British High Commission. British and Dr. Richard Montgomery has disclosed the British High Commission is not involved in arranging or facilitating the proposal of Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan to Nigeria. Montgomery said this is proposed visit. I want to see where the hair. Wait, let me pick up this other one. So, big jam is they are saying Nigeria is dangerous. Saying that they caption this Meghan Markle headed into dangerous territory, Nigerian trip. So according to this Daily Jang, he said Markle's coming trip has got experts worried with Lady Campbell even issuing a grave warning to the Duchess Sussex, reported by James. Prince and wife Meghan are gearing up to visit Nigeria soon after country's chief of defense staff extended a special invitation to the couple. This has reportedly 43% Nigerian herself passed on visiting the UK with Harry, who is in London to game event this week. However, Meghan has been warned that her decision to visit Nigeria not good, with Lady Campbell telling be in America. As for Nigeria, I think we are heading into a very dangerous territory. I think that there is actually uncomparably quasi royal that Harry and Meghan will be embarked upon. Let me tell you what people don't understand. Nigeria is one of the most peaceful countries to think of. It is the bad ones that they are escalating. They will take good ones. What do you mean Nigeria is a dangerous territory? What do you mean? We have 6 states in Nigeria. So each state, 3 or 4 states is having problem. Does it mean Nigeria is dangerous? What do you mean about this one that the whole world think that they have a right to say Nigeria corrupt and dangerous? Am I not believing in Lagos State? What is wrong with you people that you think that Nigeria is a dangerous country? Nigeria is 6 states. And out of the 36 states they have, states that are facing challenges. Which country is not facing challenges? And you want to tell me it's dangerous? I mean, 36 states is dangerous. Please don't ever let them like that. So we'll wrap up this show because I had a very long day yesterday. I have a very lovely meeting yesterday, and I have to go and test some nice things, you know. So, original topic for today, we talked about a woman. A woman in which her husband's sister dragged all her property, and they left her penniless. Thank God for the Anambra government who intervened. We also talked about the Met Gala. I also talked about a Nigerian movie on Prime called Vanity. I also talked about the Brigerton season 3 premiere that took place in South Africa. And I'm also concerned about interpretation of fashion that we might see at the red carpet of the AMBCA. I want people to stop all this. They should think outside of the box. We need something to see. And they should not forget our culture. Our culture will not fail you. I always tell people, our culture, we have very beautiful culture. Not compulsory you wear where you are from. You can pick up another state's attire and wear it to the red carpet and you see yourself shining. Sometimes you see yourself absorbing into the crowd because you have nothing much to show. That is the truth. You have nothing to show to us. Then my final photo, we're talking about a guy. This guy, let me call you. It is very himself. It's supposed to stay under the ground for 24 hours. For what? 24 hours. So this is the great suicide because you know that it's not possible for you to live on. You keep complaining that he also had jets on top. Didn't you prepare? He said he was using some hands for 20 hours. He buried him alive. And the man is being identified as Young C. I see that a lot of people are taking risks just to be popular, just for people to know. I always tell people that the difference between famous and train and tomorrow cannot remember. But you have done your hair. This is what is for you to those places. You are making something organs your body, not because you want to. He's identified as Young C, and he has embarked on a challenge to be buried in a coffin for 24 hours. I watched the video. The coffin was really bad, and he went into the. He made known in a series of posts on the Instagram page stating that I am genuine and not a host. We are intended to broadcast live footage in the night, sharing on his Instagram account on Wednesday. He said, I'm going to be spending next 24 hours. Guys, this is real, not fake. And the most amazing part is that I am going to go live by night. In a subsequent update, Young C revealed that he had been for over 8 hours and was experiencing physical discomfort, including excessive. In an update on Wednesday, he said that, guys, I've been buried alive for over 8 hours now. For those who saw my first video, I've been down here. As you can see, my camera is still rolling and I have my lights down here and I'm sweating, guys. So, please, people should stay this. For me, it's unnecessary. All this trend say make us we want to laugh. There's a lot of fun in the world. We need to be distressed. Not all this unnecessary that will be great for us. We need a comedy. Please, thank you all for watching and have a very lovely day. Just in case I can remember the stories that carry me to watch, keep watching Public TV show. We go on live every Thursday, 11 a.m. to 12 noon. So I'll say my bye for now. Have a wonderful day. Bye.